All shall perish. Nova Scotia, Canada.
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
We're doing good, man. How are you?
I'm doing not bad at all. Drive 3 hours to get here.
Nice.
And to finally see the bands.
I think we drove something like that, 4 or 5 hours, which is a short drive for us.
It's a very short drive, thank God.
Yeah.
So how
It's too big. You need to work on making it smaller because this.
Yeah.
Clearly, you're in charge of that, so that's what you got to do.
Of course.
That's on your to-do list.
So how was the tour up to now?
Oh, man,
Canadian tour.
It's been really good. Well, the Canadian portion has been incredible as usual. Unfortunately, we don't make it up here enough. It's one of those things that you kind of wish you could do more, but it's all up to bookers and promoters and agents and all that.
Yeah.
So
it's up to the Illuminati to really decide what actually happens.
yeah.
That's very true.
All the the Illuminati, with the Draconians, the lizard people, like Rumsfeld and all that.
Yeah. That's
It's up to them. The Anunnaki, I guess. The Sumerians or something.
Yeah, one of those. Something like
Sumerians weren't they like 5,000 years ago here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're still in charge.
Yeah,
they're still in charge.
They're our makers.
Okay.
Yeah. There are still lizard people that walk amongst us, and
All
they won't say whether or not they're actually lizards.
Yeah, I think those are the Draconians.
Mm-hmm.
Or I think that's it. Draconians.
George Bush is a lizard. Donald Rumsfeld's a lizard.
Yeah.
Cheney's a lizard.
You're a lizard.
I really am. I really am.
Wow. We're learning stuff every day here.
Yeah, I know. This is an educational show now.
Education.
Lizard people.
Education with all shall perish. This is university level.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something like that.
definitely a PhD.
So basically, this tour is going great. The sales are good for merchandise. The people are just going crazy. They love it.
Yeah,
And
like
everything's
I said, here
great.
in Canada, yeah.
Okay.
Great. In the States, a lot of the people don't know who we are. They're spending their money on, In Flames merch and,
Right.
which is natural. It's what you expect to see on a headlining show like that. But we've been selling a lot of CDs, which is stellar for us, I think.
But I'm sure after you guys play the gig, the next day the people go check you guys out on the internet.
Yeah,
and
I mean, those numbers we
and
don't
then
see
your-
until we get home. So.
And also, your Facebook number just starts going higher.
That's truthfully the whole reason for this tour.
Yeah.
Is that you get the fans, they'll see us, they'll see the banner, and they don't care, and then you'll see them stand there like this. A couple minutes later, you see this.
Yeah.
Then they start pushing people, and feces start flying.
Yeah.
That's usually good, is it?
Arms, blood. Yeah, of course.
Standard guar show.
Yeah.
Standard war show, exactly.
Just no condoms.
Jizz, shit, piss, it's all.
Yeah, you see semen flying and stuff.
Now you guys made it on the Billboard's top 200 charts.
Yeah.
How's that? For this genre of music,
It'd be cool if it actually meant something these days.
Yeah, I know, but in the history books,
Of course, that's
in the future.
That's without saying. But I mean, at the end of the day, when you can sell under 10,000 records, and that's what gets you notoriety. It's a sad day in music.
Yeah.
Especially when when I was growing up, a band, it was not unlikely for a metal band to go, gold or to go platinum. Nowadays, if you sell 60, 70,000 records, you're
Huge.
the biggest band on earth, and that's sad. That means people are not willing to purchase our music. People are not willing to, give back to the musician for all the work that they do. It's sad, but at the end of the day, as long as the music's getting put out there, that's all I really care about.
At least in the history books, for people in the future, they're gonna see this band made it in the Billboard charts. Maybe if the Billboards ever get important again.
Yeah, for me, it's more of a matter of who sees the music,
Right.
who actually pays attention to the lyrics, and I don't care about the fame. I don't care about any of that. Like that.
Okay.
I'm in a death metal band. If I wanted to be famous, I'd go start a rock and roll project or a pop project. I can sing. I can dance. It's not a matter of that. It's a matter of playing death metal. And the fact that we're on a huge tour like this with a band that we grew up listening to, that also shares the same ideologies in metal, that's what matters to me.
And that's very important too, because it seems it's getting rarer today to find that people they don't go to that direction.
Yeah. well, they're aspiring for different things, and that's fine. You can, you know, music is a broad spectrum. You know, there's music for people who just want to listen to music. There's music for people who want to, you know, better themselves and use it as therapy. It's all great. I love music altogether. I've used it on both spectrums.
Now the album, this is where it ends.
Yep, last album we're never doing anymore.
This album, let's just say, the influences used on this, how was it, you know, in the writing process? If we're permitted to talk about it.
I guess I'm misunderstanding the question. And
like influences coming to the studio, coming writing the songs, you know.
I mean, yeah, there's a ton of influence from,
you know,
pretty much whatever
going inside the head, you know, and starting to write this stuff, you know, and thinking,
yeah,
this is what I'm going to be doing.
The influence comes from the music itself. You know, for me, lyrically,
Right.
vocally, I draw on whatever the music's, you know, inspiring me to talk about, to sing about. Beyond that, you know, it's, you know, if I'm listening to something heavily, obviously that's going to come through in the music.
Would you say that, let's say, in your genre of music, it's going to go so fast in 50 years from now, or is it going to slow down? You know, like back in 1992 when bands like Deicide and Morbid Angel were playing fast, but now it's getting very fast.
Yeah.
It's just going to get unintelligibly fast. It's just going to keep getting faster and faster until it sounds like just the whole time. That's that's the whole goal. And yeah, it's almost there. It's almost there. Yeah.
It's going to be one big blur.
Oh yeah, that's honestly how to be.
I think more than anything, the older I get, the more I'm looking for is substance in music. You know, I feel like I've listened to some of the fastest musicians. I've watched them on stage. I've been able to play shows with them. You know, I've played fast music, and at the end of the day, it's, to me, what the music that speaks most to me is the music that actually catches you off guard, and, you know, will make you headbang out of nowhere. You know, like, will make you move and feel something. You know, to me, the fast, technical, crazy, it's kind of dead. You know, it's kind of like it's kind of an empty musician's. I guess like it's a
giant dick measuring contest.
Yeah, exactly.
Now. It's a ridiculous dick measuring contest. Everybody's got their fucking ruler out, showing how fast they can play, and how technical they can be, and how they can reamp through Guitar Pro and shit like that, just to fake it. I mean, it's getting ridiculous. I mean, for us, the way we've always written our songs is just by whatever kind of style we want to write in, we do. I mean, we have songs that are black metal songs. We got songs that are almost all breakdowns. We got songs that are straight up metalcore. We have everything in our music, and there's a reason for that. It's because we like everything. Yeah. We're just a metal band.
Exactly.
Even though we invented deathcore, we are a metal band.
What are we going to see in 2013, you know, summertime, roughly?
Hot dudes.
Yeah.
A lot of hot dudes. A lot of good-looking men.
I'll have my nipples out once or twice.
Ah, yes.
Hopefully a record. We've been busting our ass on the road. iPad interview, take one.
There we go. Actually, better quality. All right,
it's
so
gonna be weird because half the interview is gonna be in that like other camera quality, and then this is gonna be in the iPad.
It'll be fun.
It'll be
Yeah,
fun.
it'll
It adds character and color to it.
Oh yeah, I mean we look good. So
yeah, we look amazing.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
So 2013, we're up to. What's going on?
Well, hopefully a new record. We've been working hard on all these tours this last couple of years, and we have about, I don't know, the skeleton's about 6 songs, about half of a record in the works right now, and we're gonna go home and try to write another 6 or another 7 or 12 or 15. And get a
1 million songs.
Get another record together, you know, and see where that takes us. You know, see where the All Shall Perish path is winding.
It's circling.
It is circling.
Circling the ball.
Yeah, pretty much circling in a fucking downward fashion.
And also this summer, you're going to be playing lots of shows at all?
Nothing
Nothing
so
lined
far.
up,
Nothing
yeah.
set so far. We're doing Orion Fest in June.
Okay.
It's with Metallica. It's a two-day festival. We're playing one of the days.
It's gonna be awesome.
It is gonna
That's
be
a
awesome.
good opportunity as well
Oh,
to get the
absolutely.
name out. You know.
Oh,
Yeah.
huge.
It's
gonna be amazing.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, Deftones, Against Me. Is it?
Base Nectar.
Is it
Rise
That's
Against.
Rise Against. That's what it is. Not Rise Against Me.
With Battlecross, who's amazing and on this tour. And
Yes, our boys.
I like them a lot.
He's got a man order for them, man.
Huge. Like, amazing.
Well, this sounds like you guys got good plans for 2013.
Yeah, hopefully,
trying.
hopefully better, but hopefully it'll get better. But as of right now, everything's pretty quiet. We're making room to write a record. So
You guys watch the movie Lincoln yet?
Lincoln, no, not yet.
Abraham Lincoln.
No, I haven't seen it. I heard it was really good. I heard Daniel Day-Lewis killed it.
Very good movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see this.
it's a random question.
I know. We just figured I'd go and throw this one in.
Yeah, there you go. It's good. Left curveball there.
He
Yeah.
was definitely the last good president we ever had.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've had a good one. Can't wait for another one.
Still waiting.
Yep. How long are we gonna be waiting?
Oh, it's gonna be a while.
There has to be some kind of change before we get any kind of good people in office.
Yeah, with all these clowns that we have.
Yeah, there's too much money influence. And,
There's a special place in hell for every politician.
yeah.
Well, you guys reading good because you talk about the Illuminati and all that. I'm sure you're reading some good stuff.
Oh.
I don't read. I would read if I could, but I can't. So
Yeah,
I
we
don't.
come from America where we don't really read. We just kind of.
We go to Denny's, which is the only place we eat at,
Yeah.
and they have pictures of all the food there, so you don't actually have to read it. You just point and grunt.
Yeah, we watch movies about the Illuminati.
The documentaries and
then we
movies.
feel really smart because
Yeah.
those movies are totally not one-sided at all.
Yeah.
It's, because Zeitgeist had no it wasn't slanted at all.
Oh, so you
There
watch the
wasn't-
Zeitgeist.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Is we
All
watch
right.
those movies.
Okay, yeah.
And then we know everything.
Yeah. I watched that one movie and I literally knew 99% of what there is about the world.
Yeah. All of a sudden.
And there's, all the answers are in the movie.
Oh, of course, they're absolutely in the movie. I mean, shit, you fold a dollar bill the right way and you can see Satan.
That's true.
You fold a 20 the other way, and you could foresee the towers falling.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you
on
can
the
even
back
see the
is
people
Pentagon,
jumping.
and then you can fold the dollar bill so it says Osama on the front.
Yeah.
You can do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, if you smoke enough weed, I'm sure you can origami the shit out of that fucking dollar bill to do whatever the hell they want it to do.
When you go into that and think all this stuff, what's the coincidence, that it's actually like that, on those bills? It's incredible.
I think it is a coincidence, and I think people make too much out of coincidences.
It's very far fetched to say the least, and to not be a dick about that.
The silly thing is, it's like, man, there's so much similarity in the human race. To run into coincidences, it happens all the time. Things happen in a weird way all the time, but it doesn't provide any kind of explanation. It doesn't provide any truth. The reality is, people are decent enough in the world, and there are people who are starving, and then there are people who are really, really rich. The people who are really, really rich are going to try to hold on to their money and try to keep the people in the middle
Right.
continuously working so that they can stay rich, and the people who are poor and who are suffering are always going to utilize their suffrage to try to boost themselves up into some kind of middle class. The reality is, people like to complain, and complaining gets you fucking nowhere. If you want something done in life, you gotta do it.
Right.
That's it. That is the basic principle. If you can't do it, then you're holding yourself back. That's what I talk about in my music. That's what I am all about. Nothing held me back from being a musician. Nothing held me back from being in a band. And I just went and did it. I say that's it. Everybody who comes and asks me how I do it, how it's done, that's it. There's no conspiracy. There's nothing holding me back. There's no black cloud over me telling me that I'm right or wrong. It's just me.
Basically, if you want something, steal it. If you disagree with somebody, kill them. drink your school, stay in milk, don't do sleep, and get your 8 hours of drugs. That's how you live. That's how life is made.
The future of the internet, where is that going? For music.
It's going to get faster. It's going to get easier to access music and access art.
Charging for music is going to be a thing of the past.
Yep. Music is just going to be given away. And donations are going to become the thing of the present. And as soon as people stop believing in donating for music, musicians are just going to make music for free like they used to.
Back in the 1700s, 1800s, you know, right in the beginning.
People are just going to make music again.
And they're actually going to start writing music on paper.
Yeah.
That's going to be weird.
You know, music has been dying since since electronic music came around, pretty much. Since it was easy for anybody to just pick up an instrument to play it, or not an instrument, but a computer to create music. You know, recordings started dying when everybody had access to recording, and made recordings cheap. It makes it so that the product is cheapened, and therefore people don't believe in investing in it anymore. So, I mean, at the end of the day, as soon as the money's gone, we're not going to be able to tour anymore. We're not going to be able to create merch anymore. All this is going to be dwindled down, and when that day comes, music is never going to die. So people are going to just continue making music. It's just going to be done free. It's going to be done from the heart again, like it should be. Like I do, like he does. We don't do this because we make a lot of money. We do this because it comes from our souls. There's nothing else we can do. So.
What's going to happen to the Ultra Parish autographs, CDs?
Nothing. They're worthless.
What, the ones that we scribble our fucking names on? Those ones are worthless.
Yeah, I mean, they mean something to the person who owns it, and that's about it. If it doesn't mean something to them, I don't know what the hell they're doing with my autograph on it. It's just a smudge on the paper. The CD is really what's worthwhile, and that's what. If you're not listening to that, then my autograph isn't gonna boost or negate anything. You know what I mean?
Very good interview, conversations, very interesting stuff we talked about, and pleasure talking to you guys.
Cheers.
Same to you, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Same to you.
Thank you very much.
All shall perish out.
iPad.
There's your deathcore right here.